evening, fans, and welcome to R.A. Faganell Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University for tonight's NCAA and CCAW Women's Volleyball contest. Today's match features the visiting Augustana College Vikings facing off against your Elmhurst University Bluejays. Before we begin tonight's contest, we ask that you please stand if you are willing and able and face the flag next to the scoreboard for the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet the starters tonight. First for the visiting Vikings. Freshman in the middle, number 1, Carmela Carboni. Junior outside, number 4, Mallory Coley. Junior outside, number 15, Alexis Richards. Senior setter, number 16, Kylie Kolacha. Junior right side, number 18, Carly. Fifth year outside, number 27, Emily Skipper. And senior libero, number 24, Ashley Aubrey. Augustana is led by head coach Kelly Bethke. And now, the starting lineup for your Elmhurst University Bluejays. Freshman opposite, number 7, Ashley Clardy. Freshman middle, number 8, Dee Stanford. Sophomore outside, number 11, Savannah Davis. Junior middle, number 15, Keely Larson. Senior outside, number 19, Jada Wiley. And the libero, junior number 22, Alexis Casey. And senior number 5, Katie Say. Bluejays are led by assistant coaches Sarah Leitchuk, Anastasia Lavadisa, Allie Reardon, Allie Scales, and Lacey Kaiser. Head coach of the Bluejays in his 3rd season is Cameron Andrews.
Dawson Wells and Connor Klingen here with you, and a key CCIW match as the Elmhurst Bluejays take on the Augustana Vikings. And Dawson, Bluejays are pretty desperate for a win here in conference play.
Yeah, they're 0-4 so far this season. Suffered a heartbreaker on Friday, North Central, dropping it in the 5th set. And this is a very important game to get their first win in conference and stay competitive in the CCIW.
Augustana at 1-2 in conference play. Their lone conference win coming against the Wheaton Thunder. And this is a team led in large part by the 5th-year senior outside hitter, Emily Skipper.
Yeah, Emily Skipper, great player. Currently first in the CCIW in kills. And she's the key part for this Augustana Vikings team. They want to run their offense through her and get her the ball as quickly as possible for her to kill it.
A little bit of a change for Elmhurst and their head coach Cameron Andrew. Ashley Clardy, the freshman, getting a chance to start for the first time this season.
Yeah, we saw Ashley Clardy on Friday really make a difference coming off the bench in the 3rd set. helped the Blue Jays come back after going down early in that set. So she gets to start here. Very, very head coach Andrew trusts her a lot to get her to the start here.
And she'll be alongside B. Stanford, Jada Wiley in that front row for the Blue Jays. We've seen some of these players that have come off the bench for Elmhurst really start to improve. You talked about Clardy now in the starting lineup, but Larku also an impressive player. But it's going to be Savannah Davis getting things started. 32 aces on the year. She has been outstanding on the serve. Clardy setting up Stanford, and Elmhurst has a good start to the night.
And it's beautiful here from Elmhurst. Davis able to get the dig right to Stanford, and she's able to get it down in the middle. Elmhurst had a lot of struggles on Friday on the outside, so we're going straight to the middle early in this game.
Blue Jays lead the CCIW with 155 aces. So that's taken by Ashley Aubrey. They go to Skipper. Taken there by Wiley. Joust at the net, and B. Stanford again comes away with the point.
That free ball up in the air. Stanford kind of had to fight off her own teammate to get up there, but she got there and was able to kill it down.
So a nice start so far for Elmhurst, ahead 2-0. Davis will look to keep it going. It's served down the line. They put it up in the middle. Stanford was there on the block. They go back to the opposite side, and another block. B. Stanford and Jada Wiley going up, and this time it results in a point to make it 3-0.
And B. Stanford, what a couple of points for her. 2 kills and a block already. She's having some sort of a first set.
Been an outstanding start for her. Davis with another good serve, taken there by Aubrey. They go to Skipper, and she picks up the kill, the first point of the night for Augustana. Who else but Emily Skipper?
Yeah, Emily Skipper was first team all-conference last year. The 5th year has a lot of experience. She showed it right there, able to get the kill.
So now Ashley Aubrey back to serve. Senior in the libero spot tonight. Clardy with the big swing, and she picks up the kill.
And this is great from Clardy on this outside here. Great pass from Boozer. Went off the block into that corner.
So now it's Alexis Casey back to serve, the junior libero out of Woodridge, Illinois. Off the tape, good serve, but taken there by the Vikings. Skipper has to just punch it over. Boyser sets it up in the middle for Larson. Skipper put it back down to get the point.
Yeah, the service game from Elmhurst right now is doing a great job. Skipper able to rise up there, gets the little block, and then free ball able to knock it back down.
Leah Rizzo back to serve. Davis takes it. Boyser for Clardy again, and she picks up another kill. You can see why she earned that starting spot.
Yeah, she earned it. Showed it already. Her and B. Stanford already with 2 kills in this game. They're doing a great job on this outside, getting up and getting down.
That has to be exciting for the future for head coach Cameron Andrew. But, of course, this year is important, trying to earn a spot in the CCIW tournament. Need to get in that top 6. As Kellen Kennedy on the serve now. Go to Skipper again, softer touch. Casey sets up Callie Phillips, dug out there by Rizzo. Now Skipper again, Davis is there. Kennedy for Phillips, and that goes long and out. It was off the block, so they did rule the point to Elmhurst.
Yeah, it looks like it got just off the block. Augustana thought they won the point, but referee gave the point to Elmhurst, and they're still on serve here.
Now here's Kennedy once again. They go back for Skipper. That was a big-time swing. Ended up going off Kellen Kennedy.
Yeah, she's got a lot of power. One of the tallest players on the court at 6 foot. Able to just wind up and just put all the power into it.
So 6-3. Now we'll see Skipper on the serve. She's got 18 aces, 20 service errors on the year. Kennedy for Jada Wiley, and that's in. Beautiful kill by Jada Wiley.
And this is who Elmhurst needs to get going. She's had a rough couple of games, especially last Friday against North Central. They need to find Jada Wiley if they want to have success.
Wiley on the serve now. Skipper had a little trouble with it. Kennedy sets up Larson. Good dig. Had to just get it over. Kennedy keeps it alive for Casey. Now Callie Phillips with a little punch, and Larson finishes it.
This is a great pass here from Kennedy. Phillips able to go up and get it, but great dig from Augustana just led to a free ball for Larson. She's able to go up and get it down.
Head coach Kelly Bethke will take a timeout for Augustana. Bethke in her 11th season. 23-8 last year, the Augustana Vikings. Really strong season last year. Was the second most wins in program history. This year the Vikings at 7-10. But for Elmhurst, we mentioned it early on in this opening set, there has to be a sense of urgency tonight. Right now, looking for their first CCIW win, and you're halfway through the conference schedule at this point.
Yeah, and this is a team you need to beat. Augustana currently 1-2 in conference. They're last place in a lot of statistics up and down the board. So this is a team that you have to beat to start getting a little bit competitive and get into those tournament spots.
And it's been some close calls for the Blue Jays, especially that one on Friday night, a 5-setter. They had match point against North Central, but the Cardinals, after taking that 4th set, they just carried all the momentum into the 5th, and the Blue Jays just weren't really able to recover. Meanwhile, on the other side for Augustana, they lost to Carroll their last time out in conference play. The lone win coming against Wheaton back on September 25th. So it's an 8-3 lead here for the Blue Jays, and Jada Wiley continuing on the serve. Kalacha sets it up over in the back. Casey now with a great assist. And Elise Rossing picks up the kill.
And Elmhurst just can't make a mistake right now. They've played a near perfect game so far on the attacking end.
9-3 the advantage over Augustana. Another good serve there by Wiley. Kalacha set it up there for Richard, but it goes out. 10-3 Blue Jays.
Yeah, and a 4-0 scoring run for Elmhurst. And if you're Augustana, you got to get that in court. Can't go out of bounds and let Jada Wiley continue to serve.
So far, Emily Skipper has all 3 kills, the only 3 points for Augustana, and that's an ace for Jada Wiley. Not much of a chance there for Leah Rizzo.
And this is what Elmhurst does so well. They're first in service aces per set in the CCIW, and Jada Wiley just showed why.
Almost 3 aces per set. That is a real difference maker for the Blue Jays. As that one into the net. We talked about it in the last match against North Central, though. Coach Andrew, he's always going to take that. If you get an ace, service error, if it's a 1-to-1 ratio around there, he'll usually take some of those errors to go along with the aces. Carmela Carboni back to serve, the freshman from Westminster, Colorado. As Kennedy sets up Phillips, and she finds an open spot. Despite a diving effort there, it's a point for the Blue Jays.
And what's the strength for Elmhurst is a real weakness for Augustana. Augustana's service game is 9th in the CCIW in terms of service aces per set with 1.64.
Larson on the serve now. Set up Richards, had it blocked. Now Stanford just mistimed her jump there, and the point to Augustana.
Just a little mistake from Stanford. She's had a good game so far. Was back on her back foot, leaning back, just mistimed it.
So now Kylie Kalacha to serve. She's 5th in the CCIW in assists per set. Kennedy goes to Rossing, had it blocked, kept alive, pushed over. Now here's Rossing again, and she picks up another kill. Second kill of the night for Elise Rossing.
That was great defense from the Blue Jays. Phillips able to keep it in play after the block, and then sent it all the way over for the cross-court kill from Rossing.
Alexa Boyser back to serve, the senior from Westmont. Set up Skipper in the back. Stanford got her hand on it. Still alive, but it goes out of bounds, and the point to Elmhurst.
Yeah, Stanford able to get up and get a block here. It's something the Blue Jays haven't done very well. They're 9th in the CCIW in blocks per set.
And Boyser with the ace. 15-5 Elmhurst. What a start to this match.
Yeah, and they needed it after that 5-set loss to North Central to get off to a good start in this game. They just need to keep it going. We've seen some collapses from them in some of their games, allowing other teams to get long scoring runs. They need to keep up the dominance if they're going to want to succeed in this match.
And so far, Dawson, a .625 hitting percentage for the Blue Jays. They've got 9 digs, a couple of blocks, 2 aces. Really just every facet of the game has been working so far for Elmhurst.
Yeah, they've played a near perfect game so far. Just a couple mistakes, but you're going to expect that in volleyball. But yeah, near perfect game so far.
And it seems like on the other side for Augustana, the only positive so far has been Emily Skipper. They just can't seem to get anything else going.
They're having a tough time receiving these serves and getting their offense in motion. So it's when they do receive the serve well, Skipper is able to get up and put it down for the Vikings. They just can't get it to her enough.
Coach Bethke, a coach with a lot of experience in the CCIW, been in a lot of different spots, and she knows it's a long way to go in this match. As you said, Dawson, Elmhurst needs to prove they can finish one out. They have had their opportunities in their first 4 CCIW matches, just haven't been able to finish off a victory. It'll be Boyser continuing to serve. Coming off of the ace. It's another really good serve, but handled this time. They go to Richards, and she picks up the point.
Yeah, Augustana able to get their offense in motion, able to send it to this far side. It's like just off the block and in between the net.
So Richards will go to serve. Boyser sets up Rossing again. 3rd kill of the night for Elise Rossing.
And Jada Wiley able to receive that serve so well, get it right to their assist leader in Boyser. And when she gets a clean ball like that, it's going to be hard to stop.
Now Savannah Davis, very dangerous at the service line. Back there once again, the sophomore from Frisco, Texas. And she picks up an ace.
A great serve, just right in between 2 Augustana players. Just a little miscommunication from the Vikings there.
3rd ace of this first set for Elmhurst. Here's Skipper. Good dig there by Davis. Now Wiley taps it over, but it goes out. And the point to Augustana.
Great dig by Davis on this near side. Was able to send it to the far side with Jada Wiley. Just on her back foot a little bit. Tried for the soft approach. Just couldn't put it in play.
Ashley Aubrey to serve. Known for what she does on the defensive end. Here's Clardy. That one dug out. Now Skipper blocked at the net. Kept alive. They'll go right back for Skipper. She gets it over the block. What a dig by Davis. Stanford had to put it over. Now Skipper again. And that goes long, and the point to Elmhurst.
And Elmhurst knows where the ball is going when Augustana have it in possession. You can see him get over right away to try to defend Skipper. She's been blocked a couple of times already in this match. Elmhurst doing a great job at silencing Augustana's biggest threat.
Alexis Casey on the serve now. Go to the opposite side, soft touch. Casey with the dig. Davis nearly kept it alive, but the point to the Vikings.
Yeah, Elmhurst just overcommitted a little too bit on Skipper's side. Augustana went to that far side with the soft approach, was able to beat the Elmhurst defense. That's played a great game so far with 11 digs.
Boyser sets up Larson in the middle.
It's a great pass from Boyser. It's in the middle. Just got a clean ball off the block. Made it tough for the Vikings to receive it.
19-8, the Blue Jays ahead in this opening set as Kellen Kennedy goes back to serve. Blue Jays have been in control from the start. Kennedy with a good serve. They go over for Skipper off the block. Now Kennedy goes back to the other side, and Callie Phillips with the kill to finish it off.
Elmhurst doing a great job mixing up where they're going to go with their kills. Already 5-6 players with 2 or more kills in this first set.
Yeah, that's been a huge advantage for the Blue Jays so far. Dawson, you've talked about it. Elmhurst is just preparing for the Vikings to go to Skipper, but there's been a variety of options for the Blue Jays as that serve went into the net. So it'll be Skipper to serve here, 20-9. Elmhurst ahead in the opening set. Kennedy for Larson, and that one goes long. Point to Augustana.
They're just out of play for Larson. Augustana thought it was going to be kept in, but that ball just sailed a little bit too far.
And nearly a beautiful kill there as a service error will give it right back to Elmhurst. 4 points away from taking this first set. As Rossing comes back on for the Blue Jays, Savannah Davis going to the bench. Jada Wiley back to serve. Wiley with 1 kill tonight, 1 ace. Richards blocked at the net, kept alive. Rizzo, Skipper punches it over, free ball for the Blue Jays, and Rossing goes long with it.
Yeah, Rossing's got too much power, just couldn't get on top of this one. But we've seen it already in this game. When she does, they're very powerful and deadly.
Carboni to serve once again for the Vikings. Kennedy for Larson, and she gets the kill.
Larson's done a great job for the Blue Jays here in the middle. It's her 3rd kill of the game. Elmhurst having a lot of success in that middle of the court.
22-11 Blue Jays. Aubrey handles the serve. But that one going nearly into the net. It was a little bit deep there. A nice serve really set this up.
Yeah, Augustana just can't get on their offense. Elmhurst serve has done a great job putting them on the back foot. And then them hit free balls over for their offense to get going.
Larson and an ace. A rocket from Keely Larson gives Elmhurst set point. Three kills and now an ace for Keely Larson in this opening set. And that goes out. Elmhurst takes the first set, 25-11. Dawson, just dominance from the Blue Jays.
Just absolute dominance. They hit at a great percentage, .44 hitting percentage, and they also had 4 service aces. Their service game has been on point in this game, putting Augustana on the back foot and making it very easy on the offensive side.
That'll send us to a break. The Blue Jays take the opening set, 25-11.
Transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything, because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
Welcome back to Elmhurst. The Blue Jays almost perfect in that first set, 25-11. Just dominant from the Blue Jays, and the service game was outstanding again, Dawson. 4 aces in that first set.
Yeah, Elmhurst already has 4 different players with a service ace, and they're also mixing it up on that offensive end. 5 players with 2 kills or more in that first set. Just absolute dominance from the Blue Jays.
And on the other side for Augustana, they need to find another option. They did have Alexis Richards with 2 kills, but Elmhurst is really keying up defensively on Emily Skipper.
Yeah, Skipper already has 15 total attacks in this game. They want to run their offense through her, and they've really showed it in that first set. Started going to Richards later, but too late, too little too late for the Vikings.
It'll be Alexis Richards starting out the second set, serving. 13 aces, 26 errors on the year. Richards out of Eldridge, Iowa. Soft serve, tough one to handle. Boyser gets it back to the other side for Wiley. Now Skipper with a big swing. Wiley handles it. Boyser with great effort. And Wiley, it just goes out. Elmhurst thought maybe that one had the line, but it was just out in the point to Augustana.
A great pass there from Boyser. They're able to recover that, having to run all the way across the court. Jada Wiley just put it a little bit wide.
Here's Richards again. Handled there by Say. Now Wiley off the block, and she gets the kill.
Wiley went for power on this attack. It would just beat the blocks of Augustana. Push it all the way through.
Here's Alexis Casey back to serve, 1-1. Casey with a strong serve, but a little bit long. So the service error will give it back to Augustana. Ashley Aubrey to serve. Leads the team coming into this match with 290 digs. Off the tape, and a free ball back over. That one punched down. Carmela Carboni.
Yeah, not much Keely Larson could do there. It was a difficult serve off the net. Just gave a free ball for Carboni to kill down.
Boyser goes back for Clardy. She's blocked at the net. Carboni again.
Carboni able to get up this time. Augustana was just a little bit late on their blocks in that first set. They're getting over this time.
Carboni came into this match with 42 blocks, leading the way for the Vikings. As Boyser sets up Larson. Skipper has to just play it over. Now Boyser to Clardy again, tipped off the block. Back for Skipper. A lot of power there. Good effort to try to keep it alive, but it goes out. Peyton Say nearly had a great dig.
There's so much power off the arm of Skipper. Too much to deal with, and it goes all the way out to the other side of the court.
So Aubrey continuing to serve. Boyser with a little dump over. Good dig there by Aubrey. Now Skipper again. They set up Larson. And now Carboni. What a second set it's been for Carmela Carboni. And a timeout called by Cameron Andrew. This has been a great response from Augustana here in set number 2.
Yeah, great response from Augustana, coming out on a 5-0 run in this second set. And Aubrey's service game has been really key in this second set, making it difficult for Elmhurst to get on their offense and receiving these serves. Very difficult.
And Carboni a little bit quiet in that first set, but she's in the middle in that front row, and she has made her presence felt in a big way.
She really has. A little bit quiet. Really no one on that Augustana defense was able to get up and get over in that first set. They're on their front foot now, making the right calls, right plays to get over and get up to block Elmhurst.
Elmhurst in that first set really had total control from the jump. But here in set number 2, it has been a nice response by the Vikings. And we'll see how Elmhurst responds here coming out of the timeout. What would you like to see here from the Blue Jays?
Yeah, you dominated that first set. Just get back into a rhythm, start receiving some of these serves a little bit better and get your offense in motion, because it's been dominant in this game.
So it'll be Aubrey continuing. And that's into the net. That's a break for the Blue Jays. And they'll get the serve back, and it's Savannah Davis. Actually, it'll be Kennedy back to serve. 6-2, Elmhurst trails here in the second set. Rizzo handles it. They go to Carboni again. Third kill for Carmela Carboni.
Yeah, you can see Augustana now trying to attack the middle a little bit more of this Elmhurst defense, making them question a little bit if they're going to go to Skipper or Carboni. It's had some pretty good success in this second set.
Carly Udovich now to serve. Davis got to it. Now Wiley, that's into the net, and the point to the Vikings, 8-2, Augustana ahead.
Yeah, Elmhurst had a near perfect first set, complete opposite second set so far. They just can't get the ball over the net to threaten this Augustana defense.
Here's Larson. Big swing there.
That's exactly what Elmhurst needed. Larson on that outside, able to get over and just get it down. Carboni a little bit late getting over to the block.
So Jada Wiley back to serve for the Blue Jays. Udovich, and she gets the kill. That one maybe was heading out there, but Alexis Casey trying to keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe going out, but Casey just making the right call. Didn't want to really question it, made her decision early. Just couldn't get on top of it to keep it in play.
Skipper with a good serve here. Kennedy to Larson, and the point to Augustana. 10-3 Vikings. Just the complete opposite story of set number 1.
Yeah, it was a great service reception from Say that time. Just the kill got hit out.
Kennedy for Larson. Skipper go to the opposite side. Punched over there by Richards. Now just pushed over. Say tried to keep it alive there. And the point will go to Augustana. Timeout taken by Coach Andrew. 11-3 Augustana. Well, it's just been a tale of 2 sets so far tonight. Augustana has just been so much better here in set number 2. Dawson, what have you seen differently from the Vikings?
Their service game and service reception has been a lot better in this second set. They're putting Elmhurst on the back foot when they're serving, and then on the opposite side, when Elmhurst is serving, they're receiving the serves a lot better and getting their offense in motion. Plus, Carboni and Richards are getting up and blocking a lot better than they did in that first set.
Yeah, we saw in that first set, Elmhurst was kind of just committing everything to Skipper, but with Carboni, Richards, Udovich getting involved here in the second set, Vikings have had a lot more success being a more balanced team here against the Blue Jays. So an 8-point hole for Elmhurst here in this second set. We'll see if they can bring back some of the volleyball they were playing in set number 1. Boy, Augustana, they just look like a completely different team than that first set.
Yeah, completely different. Same with Elmhurst. They were hitting so well in that first set. Just can't find inbounds right now on their attacks.
Skipper on the serve. Kennedy to Rossing. She had it blocked. Phillips has to just push it over near the net. Carboni, Say with a great dig. Now Rossing, and she gets the kill.
This is a great attack here from Rossing. We've seen it in this game already. So much power on her attacks. Just able to beat that Augustana block.
She had a lot of success in that first set. Now 4 kills on the night for Rossing. Kalacha sets up Skipper. Rossing has to just put it over, and Augustana will get the point. Double hit there from the Blue Jays.
Yeah, double hit. Little mistake there from the Elmhurst. They weren't making those mistakes in the first set. Just going that way in this second set. They just can't find the good volleyball they were playing.
Kennedy to Stanford. She was blocked. Kept alive. No, that was 4 hits.
Yeah, Augustana is doing very well blocking these Elmhurst attacks in this set. That's been a real difference maker and giving them this big lead.
13-4 Vikings. As that serve goes long, we'll see if that gives the Blue Jays a little bit of a boost. They catch a break on the service error. Clardy and Alexis Casey come back on. It'll be Boyser back to serve for the Blue Jays. Nice serve and a free ball over B. Stanford pounces on it.
Yeah, she made a statement right there. A little frustration coming out as well. She just hammers this down right on top of Augustana.
All set up by the great serve by Boyser. Kalacha, and that one goes out. Augustana doesn't like the call. Thought that one was down the line there. Just missed for Carly Udovich. Boyser, and it's an ace. The official there was about ready to call it out, but the Vikings played it, and it results in an ace for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, great serve there from Boyser, her second of the game.
Casey handles it for Boyser to Rossing, and that's a kill. Here come the Blue Jays within 4.
Yeah, it's been the service game from Alexa Boyser. Had the assist there. And Elmhurst trying to make a run now. 5-0 scoring run for the Blue Jays.
That has pulled them within 4. Kelly Bethke taking a timeout. Starting to see that big lead slip away. And you had to figure a run was coming from Elmhurst with as well as they played in the first set. The only question is, Dawson, did they dig themselves too deep of a hole here in set number 2?
I don't think so. They got a 5-0 scoring run. They've shown this season that they can go on long, extended scoring runs. We saw it on Friday, had an 8-1 scoring run in that game. So their service game has been really key. Alexa Boyser, these last couple of points, has been really key. Her serves have been great, putting Augustana on the back foot.
Yeah, she has had a really strong night on the service line, a couple of aces. and has sparked this run for the Blue Jays to bring them back closer in the second set after they completely dominated the first set, 25-11. But the Vikings came out, had a 13-4 lead here in set number 2. So this has been a nice response for Elmhurst. Can they keep the run going coming out of the timeout? Alexa Boyser back serving. Off the tape. And another one off the net. And that's a break for the Blue Jays. Augustana just unable to handle it up against the net there.
Yeah, it was a difficult serve off the tape. Augustana was kind of arguing that ruling there. Couldn't really tell why. Either way, Elmhurst on a good run right now.
Boyser with another good serve towards the back. Off the block. Casey keeps alive for Rossing, and she gets the kill. What a rally this has been by the Blue Jays, and they're within 2.
A great pass here from Alexis Casey to put it right where Rossing wanted it. And she was able to find the accuracy and get it in play.
7-0 run. Now a free ball over. And Stanford had it blocked, but a violation there on Augustana.
And net violation there from Augustana. They've been so concerned in the middle with B. Stanford. These last couple of points, she did a great job drawing that.
Chance to tie it up. And that's a free ball over. Rossing finishes it. We're tied at 13.
Yeah, Skipper has had a tough past 2 points receiving these serves. That time Rossing able to get up on that free ball and just get it down for the point.
A 9-0 run, but that serve goes long. And Augustana take back over with a 14-13 lead.
That's what the Blue Jays needed. They needed Boyser to do exactly that in the service game. Brought them all the way back into this set.
Here's Leah Rizzo serving. Rossing, and she gets the kill. 14 all.
Great attack here from Rossing, able to just put it into the space right on the line.
That is her 8th kill of the night on 12 attempts. It's been really impressive so far tonight. So here's Savannah Davis back to serve. Strong serve there by Davis, but a good response by the Vikings.
This is a good dig from Skipper. Put all the way onto the outside for Richards for her 3rd kill of the game.
Now Richards back to serve. Boyser sets up Clardy. Good dig there by Rizzo. Now Skipper with the kill. 16-14 Augustana.
That's exactly who Augustana wants to get going into this match. Only her 4th kill on the match for Skipper.
Oh, and a little trouble with the serve there, and an ace for the Vikings. And Alexis Richards back to a 3-point edge for Augustana.
Yeah, Richards has been one of Augustana's better servers this season. Showing it right now.
Boyser to Stanford, and a really good effort to try to keep it alive by Rizzo. But Stanford picks up the kill, and it's back to Elmhurst.
Yeah, Stanford has a lot of power in the middle. You know, Elmhurst is going to her a lot in this set, finding a lot of success through her 5th kill of the match.
Alexis Casey on the serve. Kalacha for Skipper. And Wiley tried to go up into the seats, but that's out of play. Just too much power from Emily Skipper.
Yeah, she has so much power. The Elmhurst have really struggled to dig out some of her attacks. Most of their digs either going to the other side or into the seats from the amount of power that Skipper has.
Aubrey to serve. Boyser for Clardy, too strong. Tried to find that opposite corner. 19-15, Augustana leads by 4.
Yeah, just a little too much power there from Clardy. Couldn't find inside the lines and gives Augustana a good chance to finish this set.
And that is a free ball easily played there by Carboni. What a job by Augustana steadying the waters after that big run by Elmhurst.
Yeah, Elmhurst having a little bit more difficult of time now receiving some of these serves. It's given Augustana a lot of free opportunities on offense.
Boyser to Clardy. And that goes outside the antenna. Point to Elmhurst.
Yeah, Richardson's done a pretty good job on the defensive side so far in this set for Augustana. 2 digs for her on the match. But just a little too much power there. Couldn't keep it in play for her teammates to come and get.
Kellen Kennedy will serve now. Elmhurst down by 4. Joust at the net there. Now back for Phillips, kept alive by Casey. Here's Wiley. Kalacha sets up Skipper. What a dig there by Casey. But it goes out, and the point to Augustana.
Yeah, Kalacha, their leading assist getter, found Skipper, their leader in kills. That's exactly what Augustana wants running their offense.
11 assists for Kalacha so far tonight. But that serve goes out. So Kalacha with the service error. Elmhurst takes over on the serve, down by 4. They could use a run here from Jada Wiley. Saw the big run earlier in this second set. Skipper takes the serve. And Udovic.
A good kill here from Udovic, able to get it through the blocks. Blocks actually slowed it down. Made it very difficult for Casey to get.
And it's Skipper back to serve. That's a nice one, but a reach over the net there from the Vikings will give the point to Elmhurst.
A good dig there from Rossing. And Kenny was able to go up and force that reach over.
22-18. Augustana 3 points away from evening this up at 1 set apiece as there's a service error. So now Augustana 2 points away. Carboni will serve. Here's Rossing, and she gets the kill.
We've seen it from Skipper on the other side of the floor. Now here's Rossing, a lot of power here. Made it very difficult for Skipper to receive that.
9th kill for Elise Rossing. She's been really impressive tonight. Boys are on the serve. Aubrey, Kalacha. Now Casey handles it. They set it up to the outside. Soft touch there, but a violation touching the net there on Augustana. So Elmhurst within 3.
Yeah, they did a great job getting up to block. It just came down on the net, made it easy for Elmhurst.
Boys are serving. Kalacha, little soft touch there. Casey with the dig, but it goes outside the antenna, and it's now set point for Augustana, 24-20.
That's a good pan-take dig there from Casey.
It'll be Rizzo back to serve for the Vikings. Boyser to Rossing. Blocked at the net, and Augustana takes the second set. 25-20. What a bounce back by the Vikings.
Yeah, what a bounce back. Their blocks were able to get over and really shut down this Elmhurst offense. You couldn't really get it going after a great first set.
So that'll send us to a break. We're even at 1 set apiece here in Elmhurst.
Transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
(25-20). So Dawson, two completely different sets. What can we expect here in the third?
Yeah, if Elmhurst can get their service game back up and going, they're going to find a little bit more success. But Augustana did a great job in that last set, getting over and getting up to get some blocks. They had all three of their blocks came in that second set, so they did a great job adjusting to the Elmhurst attack.
It was a strong start for the Vikings in the second set. They had the serve to get things started, built up a 9-point lead. Then we saw the long run from Elmhurst to tie it. But Augustana eventually able to win that second set by 5 points. It'll be Elmhurst starting with the serve here in set number 3 with Savannah Davis back to serve.
This is exactly who Elmhurst wants to start this set with, Savannah Davis, their best server.
Strong serve there by Davis. Here's Skipper, and that goes out. So the first point of the third set goes to Elmhurst.
Yeah, Skipper couldn't really get her big run-up that we've seen earlier in these couple sets. Just put it a little bit wide on the attack.
Off the tape, taken there by Rizzo. Now Skipper into the net. That's not where you want Skipper to be taking her swings.
Not at all. She was far away from the net, tried to just get it over, but straight into the net. And Davis has done a great job in these first 2 points to really make it a challenge for Augustana to get into the offense.
Another good serve by Davis. Here's Skipper, and she picks up the point going off the block there.
That's better from Augustana, and that's how they want Skipper to receive it, with the long run-up and the power off the block.
Here's Aubrey serving. She started that big run for the Vikings to open up the second set. Davis handles it. Boyser over for Wiley with the soft touch. Good dig on the other side. Now here's Skipper again. That one into the net.
Elmhurst gets away with one here. Skipper, little bit of an error, just straight into the net. And if you're Elmhurst, you'll take that all day from Skipper.
Here's Alexis Casey back to serve for the Blue Jays. Rizzo over the opposite side with Skipper, and this time she's got the kill. 8th kill of the night for Emily Skipper.
Yeah, and they're running their offense through Emily Skipper. 27 total attacks so far for Skipper. Far and away who Augustana wants to go through.
Boyser sets up Clardy, and the freshman comes through with a kill.
Clardy just a lot of power. Boyser with a great pass, able to put it right where Clardy wants it. They'll just force it through the Augustana block.
It'll be Kellen Kennedy back to serve. 4-2 Elmhurst ahead here in the third set. Skipper, just a little bit of a miss hit there.
That was a pretty good pass from Kalacha. Skipper just looked like she was going to go for a soft attack there, but just couldn't get her power on it. Or anything,
almost
really.
Kind of an in-betweener there. It looked like she maybe wasn't sure what she wanted to do with it and ends up going into the net. Skipper has to just play it over. A free ball for the Blue Jays, and they take advantage. Callie Phillips with the kill.
And when Augustana goes on their back foot, it's very hard for Skipper to get her power on attacks. Elmhurst doing a great job on the service game, making it difficult for Augustana to get in their system.
So 6-2, the Blue Jays with the lead. And that is service error from Kennedy. So 6-3, it goes back to Augustana.
Yeah, just a little bit of a missed hit sent wide from Kennedy. But they got the run out of her that they needed.
Ahead 6-3, Skipper on the serve. Kennedy for Wiley. And that one goes way up into the rafters as Jada Wiley comes away with her third kill of the night.
These outside hitters for Elmhurst have a lot of power, and they've shown it in this match so far. Skipper just a little tough time receiving that attack.
Wiley with a strong serve. Richards able to handle it, though. It'll be a free ball over for the Blue Jays. Kennedy goes for Phillips, and she gets the kill. Callie Phillips with her fifth kill of the night.
It's a great pass here from Kennedy. And Phillips able to just power that ball through the Augustana block.
8-3 lead. Kelly Bethke taking a timeout. Dawson, this looks like a repeat of the first set.
It really does, and it all starts with Elmhurst's service game. They've made it very, very difficult for Augustana receiving these serves and just giving Elmhurst a free ball right over and lets them easily get into their offense. And we've seen these outside hitters have a lot more success than they did in that second set, getting kills inbounds.
6 aces on the night so far for Elmhurst. We talked about it near the beginning of the broadcast. This Elmhurst team far and away leading the CCIW in aces. That has really been their weapon all season long.
And we've seen it in this game. Augustana has had a very tough time receiving a lot of these serves. It's really what they want to run their attack through is their service game.
So Augustana trying to find a response, trailing 8-3. For Cameron Andrew, his message has to be, just keep doing what you're doing. You know, look what happened in that first set. That was a 25-11 opening set for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, just put that second set behind you and keep going in this third set like they were in that first set.
It'll be Jada Wiley serving, coming out of the timeout. Aubrey gets to it. They go to the opposite side with Udovich. Now Kennedy for Larson in the middle.
And Elmhurst have two runners on either side. It makes it really difficult for Augustana to decide where they're going to go. That time they went with Larson, and she's able to get the kill.
That is now 5 players for Elmhurst that have at least 5 kills tonight. As that serve goes into the net from Wiley. And that ends a 3-0 run for the Blue Jays. They're ahead by 5 here in the third set. So Carboni will look to get something going on the other side for Augustana. Kennedy for Phillips. And she gets the kill as that one was deflected by Augustana.
Yeah, you can see the difference in how each team is serving these serves. And Elmhurst is doing such a good job receiving them. Gets their offensive motion right away. Kennedy with a great assist over to Phillips. She's able to just get the attack down for the kill.
Kaylee Larson to serve. Skipper from the back row. Now Rossing, and that was at the antenna. Point will go to Augustana.
Yeah, that pass just a little too far for Rossing.
So Leah Rizzo will serve. Junior setter out of Crestwood, Illinois. Kennedy, a little trouble there for the Blue Jays, and it's going to result in a point for Augustana.
Yeah, Augustana doing a lot better here with their serves, making it difficult on Elmhurst. Rizzo doing a great job putting Elmhurst on their back foot now.
Another good serve by Rizzo. Here's Rossing. Touch off the block. They set up in the middle. Now Kennedy back for Rossing, blocked again. They'll try the other side with Phillips. Skipper was able to get to it. Now she'll punch it over to the other side. A little bit high there. Jostle for possession. Here's Rossing. Skipper with the dig. Near the Augustana bench, Skipper has to play it over. Free ball for the Blue Jays. They set up Phillips and she finishes it. Really good rally, but Callie Phillips ends it.
Yeah, great rally from both teams. Augustana was getting their blocks over, shutting down that Elmhurst attack. But they had a couple of free balls and they were just able to finally get one of the kills to stick.
11-6 Blue Jays. With Boyser on the serve. Aubrey just able to handle it. Wiley, now Boyser sets up Clardy, and she gets the kill.
Yeah, we saw it last set with Boyser. She started that run for Elmhurst. Great service game from her, and it makes it difficult for Augustana to get in their offense.
6th kill of the night for Ashley Clardy. And a block at the net. What a job there by Clardy going up.
Yeah, Clardy and B. Stanford going up to block that Augustana attack.
13-6 Blue Jays. And Boyser, another line drive serve. As Phillips trying to keep it alive there. And the point will go to Augustana.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication between Boyser and Wiley. Wiley looked like she was there to receive that, but Boyser hit it first.
Alexis Richards to serve for Augustana. Little trouble with it. Had to get it over. They'll set it up in the middle. Rossing keeps it alive. They try to go back to her, had to just punch it. Now Skipper with a big swing, blocked by Stanford. Quick little dump, but violation there on Augustana. They don't like the call at all.
Looked like a reach over or some sort of violation there. Elmhurst able to get the point. They've done a great job in this set blocking Skipper. Blocked her there on that last point. It's been one of the weak spots in their game this season, blocking the attacks.
14-7, Elmhurst leads. And that one going into the net, the point to the Blue Jays.
It's a little bit of a misread here off the service reception. Yeah, she thought it was going to go over the net, but landed right in front.
Second timeout of the set called by Coach Bethke for Augustana. 15-7 lead for Elmhurst. And Dawson, you said near the beginning of this set, it's that service game again that really has Augustana off balance.
Yeah, Elmhurst already with 7 service aces in this match. It's their strongest part of their game. But another part of the game that they've been weak on this season is their blocking. Already 3 blocks in this game. They've blocked Skipper a couple times as well. They need to keep doing that and getting over on their blocks to really make a difference.
Cameron Andrew has to be happy with the effort of his group so far in the third set, but still 10 points away from taking a 2-1 set advantage in this match. And you know, there's got to be a lot of fire for this team. Early on, we mentioned that match against North Central, their rival on Friday night. A 5-setter was right there for the Blue Jays and just slipped away. You know they've really got to be feeling hungry for a victory here tonight.
Yeah, this team could easily have 2 wins in the CCIW. Instead, they're 0-4, and this is a must-win for Elmhurst.
It'll be Savannah Davis serving coming out of the timeout. That's exactly who you want on the line here. Already a couple of aces tonight for Davis. But it's a service error. So back to Augustana. And Ashley Aubrey. Boyser to Wiley. And it looks like it went off the antenna. The point to Augustana. So 2 straight points for the Vikings. Trying to work their way back here in set number 3.
Yeah, that pass from Boyser just a little too far from Wiley. She had to reach back and get it. Just couldn't keep it inside the antenna.
Boyser to Stanford. Wow. What a big-time kill by the freshman.
Yeah, Stanford has a lot of power and only a freshman. She's very exciting for the future of Elmhurst, but making a difference so far in this game with her 6th kill.
Alexa Casey now on the serve. Here's Skipper. Good dig there by Wiley. Now Clardy. Go back for Skipper, and she comes away with her 10th kill of the match.
Yeah, went for the soft approach the first time, got it back the second time, went for power, was just able to beat the Elmhurst defenders.
It'll be Kylie Kalacha to serve with Augustana trailing by 6. And that's into the net.
That's Augustana's 5th service error of the game. They only have the 1 ace. Elmhurst clearly far and away the better service team, and they've shown it so far in this match.
Yeah, we talked about early on, if you're Elmhurst, you'll take close to that 50-50 ratio. They have 7 aces, 8 errors. But Augustana just 1 ace with the 5 errors. As Aubrey goes all the way near the doors to chase it down. What an effort. Now Wiley, and no chance for that one.
That great saves here from Aubrey and Carboni to put it back over the net, but it really gave Elmhurst a free ball, and Wiley made him pay.
18-10 Blue Jays as Kellen Kennedy is back to serve. It's a free ball over. Kennedy goes over for Phillips.
Great passes here from Kennedy. She had Wiley and Phillips, decided for Phillips. Made Augustana have to guess, and they guessed wrong. Couldn't get the blocks up in time, and Phillips able to get that attack down for the kill.
So a 9-point advantage for the Blue Jays here in the 3rd set. Kennedy takes a deep breath. She's ready to go. That one off the block. Kennedy for Phillips again. Kept alive there, pushed over. Now Kennedy in the middle, Larson.
It looked like a little bit of a miss hit there from Larson. Was just able to get enough on it. Looked like she went for power and then it came off a little bit weird, but hey, whatever works.
Yeah, you'll definitely take it. Alita Fulkening has come on for Augustana. First time we've seen her tonight. Here's Wiley off the block, push back over. Good sliding dig by Davis. Phillips, nice dig on the other side. Here's Skipper, and that goes out.
Augustana's defense has done a very good job in this match entirely, but they can only survive for so long. They just haven't been able to get many kills up and over.
23 kills for Augustana compared to 39 for Elmhurst, but a service error there from Kennedy will give it back to the Vikings, trailing by 10 here in this third set.
Yeah, ends a 5-0 run for the Elmhurst Bluejays and puts Skipper, he's a pretty good server, on serve.
Kennedy over for Wiley, softer touch there. Free ball over for Larson. Now Say sets up Phillips, and she comes away with another kill. 9th of the night for Callie Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips and Rossi have been just very good in this game so far. Phillips attacking at a great rate, 14 of 9 on her kill attempts.
As Wiley goes into the net, so that'll give it back to Augustana. Trying to prevent Elmhurst from picking up the final 3 points. Sub here. Casey Swanson coming on. Haven't seen her tonight, the junior out of Sherrard, Illinois. Defensive specialist. Kennedy. And that just goes out there from Rossing. And wait a minute, now they say the point to Elmhurst as it was deflected there by Augustana.
Yeah, it looks like both referees in the middle made different decisions on that. Gave the point to Elmhurst after the tip, and Rossing just has so much power, can easily just beat those blocks from Augustana.
Larson with a good serve. Skipper tries to keep it alive. Kennedy for Phillips, and Elmhurst just 1 point away from taking the third set.
Yeah, great kill there from Phillips. Now 10 for 15 on her attempts. She's been very efficient in this game.
Larson looking to end it, just goes long. Tried to finish it off with an ace, but just a little bit too much on it.
Just a little too much, just went out, but that's okay. They'll take the service errors. They've gotten a lot, 7 assists so far, so they'll take that.
Wiley, this is a free ball over for the Vikings. Another one off the net, so the point to Augustana.
Yeah, pretty good dig attempt there from Say. Just couldn't keep it in play. Augustana is still alive here in this third set.
Here's Rizzo on the serve. Kennedy for Rossing, and she ends the third set. Elmhurst takes it 25-12. Looked a lot like set number 1, Dawson.
Yeah, this was a lot better from Elmhurst. They were able to get their attacks down and hit for a lot better hit percentage in that third set.
We'll have the fourth set coming up shortly. Elmhurst ahead 2-1.
Transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything, because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
Welcome back to Elmhurst. The Blue Jays ahead 2-1 as they look for their first conference victory. Dawson, what do the Blue Jays need to do to close this out in 4?
They need to just keep getting their serves in play and in a good position and make it really difficult on that Augustana offense to get going. We've seen it in set 1 and set 3, the sets that they've won. In set 2, they had a little bit worse time getting those serves in play. Augustana did a great job in that second set receiving them. They were able to win that set. So it really comes down to how well Elmhurst is serving.
Taking a look at the team stats, Elmhurst hitting .337 as a team, Augustana at .133. We talked about a big disparity in kills, 43 of them for the Blue Jays, just 24 for Augustana.
Yeah, Augustana hasn't really hit at a great percentage compared to Elmhurst, who in that third set really did not make many mistakes when they were attacking the ball. That's been the key so far in this match.
Alexis Richards to serve. Handled there by Say. Boyser for Clardy. And the freshman starts the fourth set in a good way for Elmhurst.
Yeah, Clardy, we've seen it. These outside hitters for Elmhurst just get the power through and beat this Augustana block time and time again in this match. We've seen it again there.
So now it's Alexis Casey with a rocket of a serve, but handled, and there is Skipper with a huge swing for her 11th kill of the night.
And they really need her to start hitting at a better percentage. 0.86 hitting percentage for her so far in this match. We need her to start and come through in this fourth set.
Here's Aubrey to serve. Wiley gets to it. Now Wiley had it blocked. Over to the other side with Clardy. Good dig by Rizzo. Now Skipper had it blocked at the net. Kalacha goes right back for Skipper, and she has her second kill of the fourth set.
Yeah, this is exactly who Augustana needs to get going. She's their leading kill getter and leader in the CCIW in kills. So that's exactly who Augustana needs to come to life in this fourth set.
Boyser for Larson. Now it's Skipper a little bit deeper. Good dig there by Say. Now Wiley, too strong. 3-1, Augustana ahead.
Good pass from Boyser. Wiley just couldn't keep it in play. A little too strong for her to that far side. Was looking for the cross court, just couldn't put it in play.
Boyser for Clardy. Good dig there by Richards. Now Skipper again. Softer touch there. In the middle, and that goes out. It was a good idea there by Larson. And a timeout called by Elmhurst. Like the early timeout here from Coach Andrew. We saw in the second set Augustana jump out to a huge lead. I think he doesn't want to see that happen again here at set number 4.
Yeah, they're on a 3-0 scoring run, now 4-0 scoring run in this fourth set. Wants to kind of kill their momentum a little bit with this timeout. And Alexis Richards so far in this set has done a great job with these digs to keep Augustana in points and getting into their offense.
So 4-1, the Vikings ahead here in the fourth set. We'll see how Elmhurst responds here. Once again, we see it's Aubrey at the service line. She seems to be responsible for most of the big runs for the Vikings.
Yeah, she's been far and away the best service maker for the Augustana Vikings. Doesn't have an ace in this game, but makes it really difficult on Elmhurst receiving these serves and to get in their offense. Ends up to a lot of free balls for the Vikings.
Yeah, Elmhurst just can't seem to get in system whenever Aubrey's serving. She'll continue following the timeout. Boyser set up Phillips, free ball over. Go back to Phillips again, and this time she has the kill down the line.
Just able to beat Aubrey there. Got sent a little bit the wrong way. Maybe a deflection off the block. A great kill there from Phillips.
So Kellen Kennedy now to serve. Elmhurst down 4-2 here in the fourth set. Nearly an ace. What an effort by Aubrey to keep it alive. Good dig by Davis. Now Wiley gets the point.
Great efforts on both sides. Savannah Davis there with the save. And Wiley able to just find the space in that Vikings floor for the kill.
So the Blue Jays with a chance to tie it up. Here's Kennedy. Strong serve. Nearly into the net there. Skipper. Now Kennedy for Larson. Aubrey keeps it alive. Skipper has to go behind her back. Here's Wiley. Blocked at the net. Carboni again. We saw her make a big difference in the second set. A little bit quieter in set number 3, but she gets a block here.
Yeah, they need her and Skipper to start getting ups and be more active on the blocking game if they're going to want to come back and capitalize on this fourth set.
A little bit of trouble with the serve there. Davis gets it over though. Kalacha for Skipper off the block, and the point to the Vikings.
Yeah, that's exactly where they need Skipper, running up and getting a lot of power on her kills. We've seen her when she's in the middle of the floor or on her back foot. She hasn't been that effective, but when she gets the run up, she's deadly.
Here's Wiley. Elmhurst trying to get a side out here. Soft touch, smart play by Carly Udovich.
Yeah, we see Carly Udovich do this a couple times in this game. More with the power, though. Went for the soft approach and was able to beat that Elmhurst block for the point.
Udovich up to 5 kills as Kalach is serving. Here's Wiley. Pushed over. Davis able to get there. Now Phillips. Skipper blocked at the net. Kept alive. They go to Skipper again, and she has the kill. Soft touch, smart play to vary the attack.
Yeah, was able to get the run up here this time. Instead of the power we've seen from her most of the game, went for the soft approach. And just in front of Jada Wiley, who tried for the pancake dig, just couldn't reach it in time.
8-3, Augustana leads here in the fourth set. Kennedy to Larson. She had it blocked. Larku blocked. And that goes out. The point to Augustana, ahead 9-3. Wait, we saw the third set, a mirror image of the first set. The fourth set seems like a mirror image of the second set, Dawson.
Yeah, and it's really been Skipper and Carboni in the middle, getting over and getting up to block these Elmhurst attacks. They hit for a great percentage in that third set. Haven't done so in this fourth set.
9-3, the Vikings ahead. And Cameron Andrew already using his second and final timeout of this fourth set. Fairly early on, nobody's hit 10 yet, but after what happened on Friday night, he knows you don't want it to go to a fifth set when you have that 2-1 advantage. That's what happened against North Central, and he's trying to inspire his team to try to rally and get this done in 4.
Yeah, Coach Andrew wants to finish this match off in this set. He wants to kill this Augustana momentum, and they have a lot of it on a 5-0 scoring run now. They've done a great job with their blocks with Skipper and Carboni in the middle of the court.
And Skipper, you talked about it a little bit earlier. Her hitting percentage was fairly low. She's been much better here in the fourth set and kind of just mixing up her attacks. Obviously, she's got a ton of power, but we've seen that softer touch as well.
Yeah, hitting at a 156 percentage now, up 0.07% just in this set, so she's in a lot better with her efficiency.
So it's been a good run here for the Vikings, a 5-0 scoring run. We're going to keep it going with Kalacha. Keely Larson puts an end to the run.
That's exactly what Elmhurst needed. They found a little bit more success in the middle. They've gone away from it a little bit in this set, went back to it there, was able to beat the block.
Now on Triana Larku, the freshman from Cyprus, to serve. Kalacha for Skipper. Kennedy back to the opposite side with Blair Johnson, and she has the kill. It's an effort at a pancake dig there, but not quite enough reach there from Kalacha.
Just so close to a pancake dig. I think Elmhurst thought it was still alive a little bit there, but Larku doing a great job. We saw her on Friday night, the effect she had when she came into the game.
That one off the tape. It's a free ball over, and that is slammed down by Rossing.
Yeah, great serve from Larku here. Made it difficult for Aubrey. It gives Elmhurst the free ball.
So now a 3-0 run for the Blue Jays. And a little bit of a stoppage here. Not sure if it might be something on the court. I think they might need to wipe it down a bit. Or actually, it might be, looks like Aubrey is getting some attention right now. So hopefully she's all right here. Well, this can serve as a little bit of a mini timeout. Cameron Andrew taking advantage of it. Yeah, it looks like maybe it was just those braces that Aubrey has on, just making sure everything's all set to go. Make sure the tape's in a good spot.
Looks like a little bit of a cut on that right knee of Aubrey. Probably taping it up a little bit.
And hopefully she's all right. She's going to stay out there. As Larku back to serve, 9-6, Elmhurst trailing. Casey over for Rossing. Aubrey tried to get to it, but the point to Elmhurst.
So much power here from Rossing. Went for the heavy approach. Maybe that ball was going out a little bit, but Aubrey just wanted to make sure, tried to keep it in play, but just too much power from Rossing.
Larku continues. A good serve. Over the opposite side, Skipper. Now Johnson tried the softer touch, but it's into the net.
But just an attacking error for the Blue Jays there. Stops a 4-0 run that Elmhurst had, and Larku really started it with her serves.
A couple, really three really impressive freshmen for Elmhurst. As here's Skipper with the serve. Kennedy over to the opposite side, Rossing. Udovic, now Carboni finishes it off.
Yeah, Carboni, only her 5th kill of the match. Did a great job to go up and get that free ball for the Vikings.
That's a little surprising. She does have the 2 blocks as well, but seems like she's been a little bit more involved than that. So here's Rossing. Tried to float it, but it goes long and out. 12-7. Augustana ahead by 5 here in the 4th set.
And Skipper has made these serves pretty difficult to receive. Elmhurst just on the back foot when hitting these balls a little bit.
Here's Rossing. Not much the Vikings could do with that one.
She got a full run up on this one, and just put everything she had right in front of Skipper, who couldn't do anything.
It'll be Keely Larson to serve. Kalacha for Richards. And violation going against Elmhurst.
Yeah, it looked like Stanford just touched the net on that block attempt. Gives Augustana the ball right back to serve.
And it's Carboni. Rossing tried to just push it over the block, but it goes out.
Rossing did a great job receiving that serve and was able to just push it off the block to send it out of bounds.
A smart play there by Rossing. Blue Jays down by 4. Boys are serving. Udovich. Casey keeps it alive. Kelly Phillips. Now Udovich, that goes into the net, and the point to Elmhurst, 13-10.
And we've seen this a lot in this match. When Skipper moves to that back row, Augustana has just a little bit difficult of a time, 1, getting up for blocks, and then 2, getting kills in.
Aubrey over near the net, and a violation called on Elmhurst.
Yeah, Stanford thought that was going to drift a little bit more, went for the kill, but ball was stolen away from her, and her fall through hit the net.
Now Rizzo, that's a good serve. Rossing blocked but out.
Augustana's done a great job recently getting over and getting blocks up, just haven't been able to keep them in play. The second block in a row we've seen off the attack from Rossing go out of bounds.
So now Savannah Davis to serve. I've said it a few times, that's who you want back there if you're Elmhurst. One of the best in the conference, but Davis unable to handle that one in the middle, as it was Volkening coming away with the kill.
Yeah, Davis just couldn't keep it in play, and this set's been a lot more back and forth after those couple of timeouts. Elmhurst just trying to find something in this match.
Boiser for Stanford, and the Vikings unable to handle it. So the Blue Jays within 3.
Stanford went for the weak attack there, kind of soft, made it difficult. Augustana had to lay out and try to keep that alive, just made it too tough for them.
Here's Casey, strong serve there. Now Skipper blocked at the net, Larson going up.
And that's a tough person to block in Skipper. Larson able to get it down, and Elmhurst made a little bit of a run here.
Blue Jays within 2. And that sails long, 16-13 now. The service error, back to the Vikings. Well, we saw Augustana jump out to a big lead in this set. It's been back and forth since. Now Phillips, a lot of power.
Great dig there from Jada Wiley, able to keep this in play, and then Phillips able to get the kill down with a lot of power, beat the dig of the Vikings.
Kellen Kennedy to serve with the Blue Jays down by 2 in the 4th set. Skipper, Casey handles it. Now Wiley blocked at the net. Carboni going up alongside Kalacha.
Yeah, Carboni and Kalacha, they've been the real main blockers for Augustana, as well as Skipper when she gets that front row.
Phillips blocked at the net, kept alive there by Wiley. Soft touch there, smart play by Jada Wiley.
That knew she was going to get blocked here. Carboni and Kalacha got over again. Went for the soft approach, and it was able to beat the block. Just get it into that empty space on the court.
17-15, Elmhurst creeping closer, trying to tie it up. Kalacha for Skipper, kept alive. Rossing has to play it over. They'll go right back for Skipper. Now Rossing. Carboni that time, kept alive. Good dig by Kennedy. Nice rally here. Skipper, what a dig by Wiley. Now Rossing. Aubrey had it initially. Richards, they keep it alive somehow. Now Larson off the block. Kalacha for Skipper. She's blocked. Right back over for Larson, putting an end to an outstanding rally.
What a point from both sides. Augustana laying out here on this near side, almost into the crowd, able to keep it alive, but Elmhurst just a little bit inevitable there, was getting a lot of free balls. Larson able to bury that free ball at the end of that point.
Incredible effort on both sides. That serve goes out from Wiley, nearly had the corner, but a service error gives it back to Augustana, and the Blue Jays just haven't been able to tie it up in this fourth set. Augustana's been able to maintain the lead since it was 1-0 Elmhurst. Rossing too strong, and that goes out 19-16.
Yeah, and the aggressive service nature of Elmhurst can be a blessing and a curse at times. A lot of service errors in this set, killing the momentum for the Blue Jays.
Kennedy to the middle, and Larson with the kill.
Keely Larson here in the middle. Great pass from Kennedy to find her. Took a little deflection off the block, but was able to get it through.
It'll be Larson serving. And an ace. Elmhurst within one.
That's exactly what Elmhurst needed. Larson's second ace in the match brings Elmhurst within one, and they needed it.
Skipper have to push it over, and it goes out. We're tied at 19.
Better serves here from the Blue Jays, and Keely Larson able to get back and get up to tie it in this match.
Timeout called by Coach Bethke. Well, we saw Augustana jump out to a big lead in this set. What's allowed Elmhurst to come back and tie it up?
Their digs, especially on the defensive end, they've really stymied Shipper recently. She hasn't been able to find that momentum that she had earlier in this set. The blocks are getting up and the digs are right behind them to clean up.
48 digs for Elmhurst in this match. Alexis Casey, Savannah Davis, and Jada Wiley all have 10 digs for the Blue Jays. So it's been an effort all over the floor and a really balanced scoring effort. What's been impressive about Elmhurst so far, Dawson, is just how many different players are contributing.
Yeah, they have so many players, whether it's on the outside or in the middle. Rossing, Phillips, both over 11 kills in this game. Rossing with 16 and Phillips with 12. But up and down the board, they've had contributions from everyone getting kills.
And you have to imagine Friday night is weighing heavy in the minds of these Elmhurst players. They don't want to let this go to a fifth set. But we're tied at 19, and Augustana, give the Vikings credit. They've had two really tough sets, the first and the third set. But they played really well in the second and fourth sets tonight. Richards has to just punch it. Rossing. Kennedy goes over the net. Now free ball back over. Kennedy. And a big swing there by Blair Johnson. What a dig by Aubrey. Now Skipper. Kennedy to the opposite side. Rossing with the kill. Elmhurst takes the lead.
Yeah, and they're picking on Aubrey a little bit here. With like 2 or 3 digs from her. All the attacks going right at her. Just that time couldn't keep that dig in play.
20-19. Larson on the serve, out. And a service error at a critical moment. They'll give it back to Augustana, 20 all.
That was a 4-0 scoring run for the Blue Jays.
Carboni on the serve. Kennedy for Rossing, blocked. And what a job to block that one by Augustana. Volkanen going up.
And when they get momentum, they're able to get their blocks over right away and get up and block Elmhurst.
Johnson's blocked. Volkanen again. 5'11" freshman stepping in and making a difference.
Yeah, she's getting up there with Kalacha.
Kennedy for Stanford. She finds an open spot. And the Blue Jays back within one.
Sometimes Stanford going with a little bit less power just to get it up and over the block of Augustana, who did a great job those last couple points with Volkanen and Kalacha.
Boys are back to serve with the Blue Jays down by one. Boyser, and what a swing to tie it up.
Callie Phillips been so efficient in this game. Her hitting percentage is .650. She's hitting far and away the best on Elmhurst and been so efficient in this game with her attacks.
13th kill as Coach Bethke will take a timeout for Augustana. So we were tied at 20. Now we're tied at 22. Tense moments here in this CCIW match.
Yeah, neither team can really go on a run here. Elmhurst doing a great job, but ever since they get momentum, they have a service error. They just need to clean up their service game a little bit in these last couple points if they want to come away with a victory.
They have had 14 service errors, but yeah, if you look at a lot of the other statistics, Blue Jays have really dominated. 61 kills to 32. The hitting percentage, 274 to 140. But again, credit Augustana. They've just found a way to stay in this match. The question is now, can the Vikings stay alive and can Elmhurst finish it off?
If Augustana wants to stay alive, they need Carboni, Kalacha, and if Volkanen's on the floor to get over and get up to block Elmhurst. That's where they found a lot of success in this match.
You have 7 blocks. That's really the one statistic that Augustana has owned tonight. 7 blocks for the Vikings compared to 4 for the Blue Jays. Boyser will continue on the serve. 22 all in the 4th set. Kalacha for Udovich.
A lot of power here for the Udovich. Able to beat Jada Wiley. Ball bounced right in front of her, and that's a huge point in this set.
23-22. Leah Rizzo to serve. Into the net. And the service errors had hurt Elmhurst. This time it gets Augustana.
If you're Augustana, that's exactly what you don't want to happen. You just got the point on the one side. You want a good serve here and just put it right in the net. That's devastating.
23 all and Savannah Davis to serve. Maybe the best in the CCIW. Skipper has to just put it over. This is a free ball for the Blue Jays. They go to Phillips. She's blocked at the net, kept alive. Davis has to put it over. Now Kalacha tries the dump, and it works to perfection. 24-23, and now set point for Augustana.
A great decision to dump it, and it just snuck over the tape to land right beneath the net. Made it really challenging for Elmhurst to return that.
Here's Alexis Richards to serve on set point. Phillips, and that's blocked out, so 24 all.
And neither team can really make a run. Augustana able to get up and block that time on Callie Phillips, but there's too much power and it goes out of play.
So it's going to take more than 25 to win this 4th set as that goes out. So set point again for Augustana.
Yeah, like I said, that aggressive service nature of Elmhurst can be a blessing and a curse sometimes. They needed that serve in play, unable to keep it with the service error.
Aubrey Boyser sets up Phillips, softer touch, Galacha for Skipper, and we're going to a fifth set. What a job by Augustana as they take set number 4, 26-24. What a set.
Yeah, and who else to end that set but Emily Skipper getting her 15th kill of the match.
We're going to take a break. We'll have the fifth set coming up shortly.
Transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
Well, for a second straight CCIW match, Elmhurst is going to 5 sets, this time against Augustana. And when you look at this match, statistically, Dawson, the Blue Jays have dominated. What's allowed Augustana to send this to 5?
It's a lot of self-inflicted errors, attacking errors and service errors. Elmhurst had 4 service errors in that last set and it really killed a lot of their momentum. Their service game is their best aspect of their game, and when they have service errors, it kind of kills their momentum a little bit and their ability to get points.
And of course, it was Emily Skipper picking up the kill to send it to a 5th set. She's got 15 tonight. Elise Rossing leading the way with 17 for Elmhurst. Callie Phillips also with 14 kills. As a reminder, the 5th set will be to 15 points. They'll switch sides when one team reaches 8 points. Blue Jays just fell in 5 sets to North Central on Friday night. Tonight, they look to come away with a 5-set victory. Savannah Davis will start to serve. Galacha to Skipper. What a dig by Casey. And a block at the net, and the Blue Jays unable to keep it alive.
What a dig by Casey there to keep this alive. Sent it over to Johnson, but Skipper got up and was able to block it. That's where Augustana's had a lot of success when they get their blockers over and stuff the Elmhurst attack.
So 1-0 Augustana here in the 5th set. Aubrey to serve. Quick little dump, smart play.
Great decision here from Boyser. to just dump this over. Augustana was waiting to see where that ball went to get their blocks, but boys are just sent it over, confused their defense.
Alexis Casey to serve, 1-all here in the 5th set. That's a strong serve. Carboni, that goes out. What a serve by Casey.
Yeah, went with a power serve here, made it so difficult to receive it. Carboni on her back foot had to reach back just to try to put that in play. Just sent it wide.
Casey continues. Popped up by Skipper. Soft touch over, good dig. Boiser. Now Davis has to play it over. Kalacha right back over for Skipper, off the block, and the kill for Emily Skipper.
And there's the power from Skipper with her 16th kill in the match, just right off the block. Not a lot Elmhurst can do there on defense.
Kalacha to serve, 2-2. Boiser for Clardy. And a freshman with a big kill.
Clardy on that outside, able to beat the block that time. Took a deflection off the block, actually made it difficult for Augustana to read where that ball was going to go.
3-2 Elmhurst. Kellen Kennedy takes a deep breath before the serve. Kalacha to the opposite side, bumped over there by Skipper. Now here's Wiley, tried to go down the line, but it's out.
Elmhurst survived it. They got it kind of a free ball from Skipper. Just Wiley couldn't put it in play. Send it out. That's a big break for Augustana.
So now it's Skipper to serve. Wiley receives it. Now Larson. Good dig by Skipper. Here's Richards, and she gets the kill. 4-3 Augustana.
Great dig by Skipper. Laid all the way out. Coach Andrew a little frustrated after that point.
Skipper serving. And that's it, an ace. Jada Wiley made a judgment call, but it ended up just inside the line.
The second ace for Augustana here. And they're on a run now with Skipper on the serve.
5-3 Augustana. And that's into the net. 5-4. Elise Rossing checks back in for the Blue Jays. Antriana Larcoux to serve. Freshman from Cyprus, looking to tie it up here. Carboni, nice dig by Casey. Has to play it over, nearly went out there. Now a free ball, and Rossing capitalizes.
Yeah, Elmhurst caught a little bit of a break there. Augustana got a free ball, just couldn't keep that bump in play. Set it right up for Rossing, and she's able to get the kill. That's a huge point for the Blue Jays.
5-all in the 5th set. Larcoux. Kalacha. Udovich. Another nice dig there by Casey. Rossing just pushes it over there. And Udovich went down. Oh, boy. Just went down there for a moment, and they blew it dead. Looks like she's okay.
But she rolled her ankle a little bit on Rossing when she came down from the block.
So looks like she's okay. Good to see. A little bit of a scary moment there. So we'll replay the point. 5-all in this deciding 5th set. And that's into the net. The point to Augustana, 6-5 Vikings.
Yeah, and Larcoux has been pretty good on the serve. Her first serve before the point replay was a very good serve. And when she came in a couple sets ago, made a difference, but that serve just right off the tape kind of kills a little bit of Elmhurst's momentum.
It'll be Casey Swanson to serve. Handled there by Say. Now they go to Phillips, and the Vikings unable to keep it alive. So Callie Phillips ties it at 6.
Yeah, Elmhurst doing a great job just not getting blocked here on their attacks. That one took a little deflection, getting it just on the edges of the blocks now, not in the middle, making it difficult after the deflection for Augustana to read where it's going to go.
So here's Keely Larson, a couple of aces tonight. Kalacha for Richards. Blocked, but it goes out. 7-6 Vikings.
Yeah, and Richards was able to get blocked there by Elmhurst. Just couldn't keep it in play. And this sets back and forth. Neither team making the edgeway.
It's been really tight here in the 5th set. As Phillips goes with the soft touch. And we are even at 7.
And what a kill from Callie Phillips. She's been so efficient all game on her attack attempts, hitting at a .625 percentage.
Boys are off the tape. Here's Richards, a lot of power. Casey handles it. They go to Rossing. Off the block, Aubrey. Now Richards again, and that's out just over the line, and the point to Elmhurst. And they'll switch sides.
Augustana trying to go through Richards a little bit more here. Her attack's just a little too heavy, and it's sent over.
So 8-7 Elmhurst. They switch sides here in the 5th set. Alexa Boyser will continue on the serve. Here's Skipper. Free ball over. They're going to go right for Fulkening, and she gets the kill. 8-all.
Yeah, Elmhurst actually got the block there, and Rossing thought that one of her teammates, Clardy, was going to be on that far side. Just she backed away at the last second.
8-all. Here's Boyser for Rossing. And she gets the kill. That one nearly came all the way back up to us.
Yeah, a lot of power from Rossing. We've seen it time and time again in this match. It makes it really difficult on Aubrey to defend.
So now you have Savannah Davis on the service line with a 1-point lead. Blue Jays hoping she can go on a run here. Joust at the net, and it's won by Elmhurst. B. Stanford and Larcoux going up.
Yeah, able to get up for the joust on this one. Augustana got a little of a touch on it before, but Larcoux and B. Stanford stood strong and sent it back.
10-8. Off the tape and an ace. Savannah Davis gives Elmhurst a 3-point advantage, and Coach Bethke will take a timeout for Augustana.
That's a huge serve for Elmhurst. Their 8th service ace on the match, and gives them a 3-point lead, and that's critical. Gives them a little bit of space to make a couple of mistakes. But Elmhurst has their front foot in this 5th set.
Yeah, it can feel a little bit looser with the 3-point lead. Certainly in that 5th set, everything's tense. There's a lot of nerves, but now some breathing room. As we saw throughout this 5th set, it's been a lot of tied 1-point separation, but now a 3-point edge for the Blue Jays. What do you think Cameron Andrews telling his team right now?
I mean, that's the run they needed for sure, to go on that 3-0 run. Now he's saying basically be a little bit more aggressive on the serves. You know, they have that gap where they can be that a little bit more aggressive, but they need to put this game away in this 5th set. They've had so many opportunities really through this whole season to capitalize, and they haven't, especially in conference. This is a match they need to win and need to finish off here in this 5th set.
Savannah Davis serving 11-8 Blue Jays. And that one into the net, a service error. We'll give it back to Augustana. Tried to do the same thing she did on the last ace.
Yeah, she really did, but that's the gap Elmhurst had with their service aces. They could be a little bit more aggressive.
Boyser sets up Clardy.
Now they're able to get that gap right back with Clardy here on the outside. Her 9th kill of the match. Elmhurst is really finding everyone to get him kills in this match.
Alexis Casey now serving with the Blue Jays 3 points away. Here's Skipper. And she comes away with a much-needed kill for the Vikings.
Yeah, Skipper needs to come alive here in these last remaining points. Was on the back line for a couple rotations. Now back to her favorite spot on that outside, and that's where they need her to be the most devastating.
Boyser for Clardy. Good dig on the other side. Here's Boyser. Clardy again. Another nice dig, that time by Richards. Now Boyser for Larson off the block. They set up Skipper down the line. 2 fantastic digs for Augustana.
Yeah, and Skipper and Carboni were able to get up and deflect those a little bit to kind of soften how powerful they were on the backside. But great digs from Augustana to keep them in this match.
So now they're within 1. Boyser for Larson, and the soft touch works to perfection.
We've seen that a couple times from Larson, goes with the soft touch. And that's how Elmhurst has found a lot of success beating the Augustana block.
So Kellen Kennedy will serve with the Blue Jays 2 points away, and a timeout taken by Augustana and their head coach Kelly Bethke. I almost think strategically there, Coach Bethke waited for Kellen Kennedy to get the ball, thinking she was about to serve. Now she'll have to think about it a little bit longer.
Yeah, trying to, like in football, trying to ice the kicker
Yep.
a little bit, trying to ice the server here. But Elmhurst has a great lead. They have a 2-point lead. They can be aggressive with these next couple of serves, trying to get aces. And even if they get a service error, they have the 1-point advantage. So they got a good opportunity here, and they're on the front foot.
Yeah, we saw in that 5th set on Friday night against North Central, Blue Jays fell into a big hole, just weren't able to dig out of it. Here in this one, it's been tied, a lot of 1-point separation, but they got that lead, feeling comfortable right now. But wow, Augustana, they have just battled, and really, the Vikings haven't played their best volleyball tonight, but give credit to this team for just never giving up, continuing to will their way in this match, and they still have a very good opportunity.
Yeah, they've really battled this entire match. A lot of statistics they've been outperformed in, but they're right in it in this 5th set, only down 2 points. So credit to them to battling through this entire match.
So it'll set up Kellen Kennedy 2 points away. Elmhurst leads 13-11 here in the 5th set. Kalacha for Skipper. That's in. Just on the line. What a kill by Emily Skipper.
Yeah, just clipped the line for her 19th kill in the match. That's a huge point for Augustana.
Now she's back to serve. Larcoux handles it. Kennedy for Larson. And that goes out of play. The point to Elmhurst. Match point for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, able to find the space in the middle of the floor there. And Larku now on serve has been very good when she's come on to serve for the Blue Jays.
Larku with a chance to win it. Elmhurst looking for their first victory in CCIW play this season. Udovich. Phillips pops it up. They go to Rossing, and that'll do it. Elmhurst takes the 5th set, 15-12, and they pick up their first CCIW victory of the year over Augustana.
And who else to get the last kill of the game but Rossing to get her 20th on the match. That's a huge win for the Elmhurst Blue Jays.
What a performance by Elise Rossing, Callie Phillips, Keely Larson, all over 10 kills. And the aces, again, 9 of them for Elmhurst. And Dawson, you said it, some of the service errors kept this one alive into the 5th set, but for Elmhurst, it has to be a sigh of relief to get that first conference victory.
Yeah, they didn't want to drop 2 5-game sets in a row. Able to steal this one off for their first CCIW win of the season.
So that'll do it for our producer, Glenn Liljeberg, my partner, Dawson Wells. I'm Connor Klingon saying so long from R.A. Fagnall Hall, where Elmhurst wins it 3-2 in 5 sets to pick up their first CCIW victory of the year. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.